Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. So, Miyu's dead. Kind of a sad end to last episode, I'll admit, but today we're gonna hope to solve the murder in the investigation, we'll see. But yeah, I don't know really. Again, I've said this pretty much every investigation, I'm sure, but I have like no clue who this could have been. Because I thought Miyu was gonna end up being the culprit. Just like, you know, she was giving off weird vibes, and now she's the dead one. So, yeah, we're going into this one with like just a little bit of weirdness, but let's get down to business. So how you doing, Miyu? Well, other than the deceasedness, I mean. So, Miyu's hands are clasped around her neck as if she was gasping for air. Her eyes are wide open in panic. She must have suffered quite a bit. Don't tell me that! Everybody else died peacefully-ish. Wow. Ooh, that is one goofy face. Miyu must have suffered a lot. A vulgar death fit for a vulgar bitch. Hey, stop it, Gokichi. Even if you're joking, that's too far. You're right. You should never speak ill of the dead, no matter how much you hated them. Even if she was a despised, pathetic, dirty cunt of a person. We're starting this all off on a high note, I see. I suppose I'll never get Kokichi the change. What is the cause of Miyu's death? It doesn't say in the Monokuma file. May I wanted to let you know just in case it turns out to be a clue. I was the first one to log out and find Miyu's body. Oh, Kibo! She was still wearing the helmet, and her body was contorting into this awful position. Maki logged out after I did, and she helped me take Miyu's helmet off. And then, she was gone. Is that a confession? How was that a confession? Anyway, that question is the cause of death. What caused her to suffer like this? Did she get sword art online? Anyway, Kibo, the Keptosis. How you doing? I hate the fact that you're like you should never have to see things like this. My guy. Emotionally stable, I swear. I've been wondering, what was the secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway? That's true, we got sidetracked by Miyu's murder case. We never actually discovered what that secret was. We couldn't find anything at the chapel, and you found nothing at the mansion, right? No, Sumugin, I didn't find anything. I didn't find anything either. That's probably the same with Kaito and Gonzo too, right? And knowing them, if they had found something, they would have told us right away. Yeah, they would have, unlike you. Oh, Shuichi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me. Oh, did you know? Robots don't need one word to function, so they become cold like this. That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Miyu. He told us he couldn't cry even if he wanted to. He went so far as to stage his dramatic reaction. That's not true. I'm hoping we can discover the truth too. You're a pretty advanced robot. You can be sassy and make excuses. The girlies are fighting, and I don't like it. Right, Sumugi, you look traumatized. How you doing? I didn't end like this after all. I had a bad feeling ever since I thought I saw Miyu from the dining room window. Yes, you were with us. You saw her through the window. You thought you saw Miyu. I told Shuichi about it. Oh, we only get like a recreation? No, okay. There's a small window in the dining room. Maybe 10 minutes ago I looked through it, and I thought I saw Miyu. Why was she at the house then? And she was alive then, right? Ooh, so you saw Miyu then. I thought I must have been mistaken since she should have been by the chapel. You're only saying you were mistaken so you didn't have to feel as guilty. Huh? If you'd been positive it was Miyu, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know. That... Am I stuck with the most evil man alive for this investigation? I used to pray for times like this. That's just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge in hindsight. Oh, we went a little topic off there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Miyu? I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me, so about 10 minutes later I told Shuichi, and while we were talking about it... Bang. Like, what would make that noise? Like, did somebody push something off the roof? You know what I mean? Like, that sounds like a crash into, like, leaves or something. But it was winter in there, so... I mean, I guess... Yeah. You can have piles of leaves in winter, right? You can tell I did my geography GCSE a while ago. What was that sound? It sounded as if something was stuck very hard. It came from outside, but... Okay, yeah, so Shuichi says it was outside too. Was that the culprit jumping off the roof to get away then? We heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall. But now let's go outside and check. Oh no! What? That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close. Wait, that's impossible then, because Kibo said he was the first one to find Miyu. Kibo's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel? He was, but Sumigi and I were positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall when he should have been at the chapel. But that's weird, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and the mansion. Even Miyu said that. Gonna make me voice the dead girl? It's cruel. Yeah, you can't hear anything at all while you're inside the map loading point. Okay, so we can't hear it through the map loading point either, so they were... Does the map wrap around then? You're right, the sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. So how did we hear Kibo's voice? How were we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if it was at the chapel? Maybe someone's lying. Lying?
Hey.
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise of Kibo's voice at all? I'm not sure. I must have noticed because I was too busy searching. You're lying to his face. Kaiso. Kaido, you keep interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something? Who like you, dumbass? I'm interested in Shuichi's conversation. Yeah. Who would? My conversation? You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that? Well, what I said before is pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the Chapel Ronin to see what happened. We saw going when we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met with Kokichi. And then we used a signboard that I found as a bridge. What about it, though? Did you notice anything? I suppose not. I see you working hard. It looks like you're starting to take this game seriously, Kaido. That? Okay, so Mugi's cat's been added to the Truthful section. That's going to get a lot of use this chapter, and loud noise. I mean, it could be Samugi, but, like, I don't think it... No. I don't want it to be Samugi. Like, I've come around from... Okay, I'm going to say this right now. I think I've come around on Samugi. A little bit. A little bit. So if it's her, I'll be annoyed. Okay. Oh, the Monocubs are here. Do I want to deal with you? No. Right, Kaito, you seemingly know something. And then Maki, I want to ask you too, because you were second out. Shuichi, I gotta explain, just so you don't misunderstand. Explain what? You're talking about how you walked out by yourself, right? Okay, let's hear it then. Why are you? Feel free to lie, of course, exposing lies to the real pleasure of this game, after all. What? Kaito, just ignore him and talk to me, okay? About the whole logging out thing, I don't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secret of the outside world on the rooftop, a circle lit up under me. I was suddenly sucked in before I knew it, I was logged out. Same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How'd that happen on the roof? And what happened after you logged out? Everyone else was still logged in, but I didn't know if it was okay for me to log back in. So I went back to my room and slept. It was dawn, I was pretty tired. And the body discovery announcement woke you. Yeah, that's right, I heard it and rushed back here. Do you remember what condition Miu's body was in when you logged out? Yeah, didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know. You didn't notice anything wrong, whether she was, like, dead or not. Like I said, I don't know! Okay, sorry, I just need to object to this contradiction in that testimony, right? I said I'm not lying. Tell him, Shuichi. No, Shuichi, in order to find the truth, you can't be biased. They're all creatures. I guess, can I expect the computer to get any sort of hint? From what the sign of death indicated in the Monokuma file, Miu was killed while we were all still in the virtual world. Okay, and then Maki roll. Maki was working on the computer, her hand moving around the mouse around rapidly. Do you know how to work the computer, Maki? Not really. I've never used this program before either. I see. I imagine it would be difficult to understand unless you're an expert. I did find the text file regarding this program. It has info about the program's basic features, but other than that, it's not much. Oh, so what does it say? If you don't want to tell me, we saw Shuichi. According to this text file, the killing game simulator uses a certain program as the base. It's called the Neo World program. Neo World program? Never heard of it. In this killing game simulator, objects can't break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar can't be harmed. But any damage inflicted on your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. That matches what Miu told us. If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your real body will die from shock. They are getting Sword Art Online, okay. From shock. This is the first time we're hearing about this. If someone receives a fatal injury in the virtual world, then they die in the real world. Well, your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you feel the same amount of pain. So, it would be too surprising if you died from that fatal injury. But the more important question is, why did Miu keep such an important detail a secret? That is strange. I have no idea why she wouldn't mention such an important detail. Maybe because she patched it out? I don't know. Did she hide that from us on purpose? Oh, was she? Maybe she was planning a murder. That's all it says about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportation like mounts do not exist. So you can only move around using your avatar. She would have added warps and mounts to the virtual world. That's all it says in this text file. Thank you, Maki. That was very helpful. Killing game simulator has been added. Okay. Is even with the text file correct? What do you mean? I'm not doubting you or anything, Maki, but I'm just saying the file could have been rewritten. It's possible someone rewrote the original info with false info, you know. So just remember that, you have extensive knowledge of computers.
My time to shine.
This looks like a job for me. What? Huh? Don't get in our way. won't get in the way. In fact, I want you to help me in with the investigation. Help with the investigation? Monotaro, what are you saying? Come on, please. Why don't you let me help with the investigation? Ever since I've gotten bad with computers, I'm good with computers now. I guess that works. That logic doesn't make any sense. Yes, it does. You can't, Monotaro. We're not allowed to help the participants as mascots. We gotta stick to that rule. I don't give a fart about the rules. I want to help everyone. I want to avenge my dead mommy. Huh? Your mommy? You mean Mew? Monotaro, you've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother. And you've forgotten about the important person you need to protect. Shouldn't be paid. I'm busy avenging mommy's death. Yeah, how sad, but it looks like this is goodbye. I love you, but there's someone else I need to protect. Goodbye.
So long. Farewell.
Oh, it's just monophony. Okay. Alrighty then, let's do this. Do what? I don't care either way. If you want to help them, that's fine. True, I suppose, but I'll do my best for Mommy's sake. No. But perhaps we should. He's doing his best for his dad, Mommy. I'm so touched. Alright, fine. I'll leave it to you then. I suppose I have no choice. I'll start analyzing the computer right away. Why is everyone here a creature? Why am I into this? Oh, he's stand rushing the computer, I see. Also, hear me out. The Udi I'm wearing, Monotaro-esque color scheme. He's got the little yellow thing in his mouth, yellowish pieces, red in the white, matching. My guy. Like, yeah, I don't like the fact you beat up your sister, and don't get me wrong, but like, you know. Possible besties. Anyway, already? Okay. The textiles are consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered. Yay! Also, I found this too. This looks like information of when everyone logged in and out. Okay. There's no sign that this was altered either. It's definitely accurate information. Hey, could you show it to me? So Kaito logged out first, right? Okay. Who does have everyone's login and logout times recorded? Aside from me, everyone has logged in and out once. Then it would appear that no one secretly logged out and then back in. Then my main concern becomes Kaito. He logged out ahead of us. 5:17, so that's an hour and 38 minutes before Kibo leaves. No, it couldn't be him. Okay, interesting. Also, we were doing this at 11 PM, okay, I see you. My sleep schedule. Also, there's something else I noticed whilst I was analyzing the program. It looks like some parts of the program were rewritten. The program's been rewritten. Obviously, me was the only person capable of doing that. So, which files did she rewrite? What did she change? I'll analyze that, of course, but it's gonna take a little time. As long as some of the class trial, then Shuichi will be able to avenge Mew. He's just saying whatever he pleases. I'll keep analyzing the crap out of this program. You're so reliable. Yeah, way more than you. No. My creature is helping me. I mean, look at him. That is a face that would never lie. Except for all the times he has lied. In which case, yes, he does lie. Ooh! Small bottle, that's promising. There's something on the seat. It's a small bottle. I feel as though I've seen this before. This is yours, right, Shuichi? Huh? Mine? No, I guess it's not yours, but it is from your lab. That's right, it was in the Ultimate Detective's lab. Yeah, it's that poison. So, you know about this then, Kokichi? Of course, because I already checked it. We are in a killing game, you know. If there's poison and tricks prepared, then of course I'd investigate them ASAP. Is that... Oh, it's not so I can use them. I check in case someone else uses them. Is that really true? Did you see the label on the back of this bottle? The label? According to the warnings here, this poison is pretty lethal. It becomes neutralized once it's mixed, so it has to be taken directly. But when it's taken directly, the victim will immediately die, even if they only sip a bit. Which means you could get the victim's mouth open and kill them instantly. I can't imagine a better method of killing someone who's logged in. I should tell you what symptoms this poison causes. It causes a small blood vessel in the conjunctiva to explode, which makes the whites of your eyes turn blood red. Bloodshot eyes. That's important information. Well, that's everything about this poison. Am I doing a good job? Maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner. In what capacity? Because my help me. No. Horrifying. I thought I remembered you saying that you didn't want to be my partner. Did I? Well, sometimes I lie without thinking about it. Seriously. Anyway. Who brought this poison? Do you think the culprit did it? Who brought the poison? Can't be certain yet. I mean, who was sat on that chair? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. Chat furthest forward on the right. Who's sat in it? Oh. Oh. Wait, was he gonna kill me when we were in the virtual world? Was that? Okay. Small bottle of poison has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. I don't know how to feel. Is he just fucking with us? This is the device we wore on our heads as we went to the virtual world. Some have themselves their cords plugged in and others have them removed. I'm positive that they were unplugged after logging out. And that's it, the cords. You're supposed to plug the 2 cords from the computer into our helmets. The red for consciousness and the blue for memory. If you got those mixed up... Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords? I don't know, I've never done that before. It probably gets a little glitchy or something. You may be become a vegetable, maybe you'll body swap with someone. Who knows? A glitch. Oh. Interesting. Somebody's gonna have done that in order to pull off the murder. Somehow. And then we've not got many left, so we'll go Gunter, see if he saw anything. It's just a lot of yapping right now.
Hey,
Gunter, you're right.
you're so...
He was still depressed about me, because you don't want to be such a Debbie Downer.
By the way...
Oh, Gunter, I want to know what you think. Rare, I know, but who do you think is the culprit?
don't
Not know. Murder already happened when Gunter wake up. But why did this happen? Why me you killed? Gunter don't understand. Gunter don't understand anything. But Gunter frustrated and sad. Gunter no could protect Mew. He seems all over the place right now. Oh man, he can't think at all when he's like this.
It's
But
true.
Gunter doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. Well, I guess we dumb like Gunter doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place.
Hey,
Don't talk about him like that. I'm so disappointed in you, Gunter. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more useful.
sorry.
Sorry. Gunter's so sorry. Gunter's sorry. He could not protect Mew. Gunter,
Hey,
if you feel that bad about it, then stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Okay, Gunter understand.
Gunter do his best.
Gunter do his best to find culprit. Gunter definitely do his best this time. And that's the spirit. Now Kokichi's encouraging him. I really don't know what Kokichi is thinking. Probably malicious, devious thoughts, the likes of which have never been concocted before, and I'm loving that. Now, Himiko, Yumeno! I never thought Miu would be killed. When I saw her avatar there, not moving, I thought maybe, but
You're right.
you're right. You sent Miu's avatar in the virtual world to stop moving. Meet Kibo Makio found her avatar.
Hey.
Can you tell me more about that? Any details? You were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel.
Hey.
Miu was too, right?
No.
Miu volunteered to look around the outside of the chapel, so she wasn't with us. Miu volunteered to look around outside? We searched, but we couldn't find anything. Then, right as we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound outside. That must be the sound I heard as well. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside. Something hitting the chapel wall? So, we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel and we found Miu's avatar. And that's when you went to log out to check Miu's real body, correct? When you went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. Then, while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
Thank you.
I see, thank you. That testimony sounded important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river. Because if they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gotten between the mansion and the chapel. This helps us narrow down the people who could have come into contact with Miu. Who would have come into contact with Miu at the chapel room? I don't know. Events at the chapel. I suppose I investigated everything that I can here. Okay.
Hey.
You didn't investigate the crime scene, so you know who the culprit is yet?
No.
This might not actually be the crime scene. Yes, injuries in the virtual world could be fatal in the real world, meaning there is a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world, which means the next area to investigate would be
I see.
the virtual world. Oh, we should go there again.
Huh?
Huh?
See?
I just read your mind, didn't I? I did. Right.
Got it.
If that's the case, then I'm coming too.
Oh?
Oh, great, he's coming. You must really like me, huh? So whatever you want. I don't have time to waste on you.
Yeah.
If you go back to the virtual world, we might find some new clues. Well, those might be able to clear my name. May I join you as well? Oh, definitely. I think we should investigate the virtual world again.
All right.
Why don't we all go? So I get to be that avatar again? Wait, do you actually like the avatar after all? I'm gonna stay here. I'm still in the middle of analyzing the program. Going to search this place some more. This time, no be sleeping. That's not what we're... Well, that's fine. Then I'll stay here too. What? Surprise. Ain't it lonely without your partner?
My dad.
But I'm busy too, you know. I have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful. Deceitful?
See?
Well, you and Kaido are pretty close, so you might do something deceitful for him, right?
Hey.
Good thing Gonta's here with me. You guys are just to handle alone. He would risk his life to protect me from a murderer. Huh? Hey, if you keep saying mess with crabs like that, I'm gonna kick your ass into warbed.
Right already.
It's fine, just ignore him and hurry to the virtual world.
Okay.
Kaido, let's just focus on solving the case for now. Fine.
Hey.
Thank God. I don't like violence. The ultimate Supreme Leader would rather sneak around.
So that means...
So anyway, I'll leave the virtual world to you, Shuichi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not exaggerating when I say this clash trial can only be solved by you, okay? You sound like save the useless people here, you know? Who are you calling useless?
I told you.
Enough already. Kaito, let's go. Kaito, Kibo, Himiko, and Tsumugi and I prepared to enter the virtual world. Damn, so 20 minutes in, we're already going back in? And this time, the ant is not on his chair. But yeah, no, the bottle is in where his chair was, which is, But we picked up our helmets once again, sitting in the same seats as before. So the red cord goes on the left.
In the
Oh,
right side and the blue cord in the left, yeah?
I want somebody to get this messed up just to see what happens when you mix them up.
The hand I hold my chopstick with. I gotta be sure to get it right. If you're that worried, why don't you use one that's already set up?
Ooh. Yes, do that. And maybe it was set up incorrectly and we find out inadvertently through Himiko what happened. So we're going to flip the switch. I feel that's going to happen. Like, maybe if you swap them around, you get admin mode? Or something like that? I mean, again, with Miyu, you don't know. If she was planning a murder, there's going to be evidence of it here, I imagine. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. High school. Welcome to the Neo World program. Again, could they not be bothered to censor the text? Like, what is this? What is this? Did they make this on £4.50 in a dream? Oh my god! He was a cylinder and... Oh! Oh!
Great, huh?
Hello? Oh! 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 How distinguished. Oh, okay. Okay, we're in agreement, right? This remix kind of fucks. Okay. Okay. Oh, look, it's my avatar. Look, my avatar. So, you liked it after all.
You know,
So, we're back here.
100%.
Apparently we always arrive in this room when we log in. Miyu said that logging in and out is impossible unless we're in this room.
Huh?
Then how did he get logged out when I was on the rooftop?
Okay.
Yes, we need to investigate that area too.
What should we do?
First we're gonna check Miyu's avatar, right?
That's
I
right.
think her avatar is still near the chapel room. Let's head out to the chapel. Well, let's get a move on then. I'm jamming way too much to this. Yes. Yeah, I should check the map before heading back to the chapel. I don't know why you would, but sure. 2 maps on the wall, one of the mansion, and one of the world. So, we just left the salon. I'll check the map in the mansion first. The first floor has a salon, dining room, kitchen, and bathroom. The second is the roof. We split up when searching for the secret of the outside world. Kokichi had the salon, Tsumugi the dining room, Kaito the roof, and going to the outside. Okay, so Kokichi could have left at any time. Right? Or at least at some point. Which is not looking good for him. This is the map of the entire virtual world. The world is surrounded by walls in all 4 directions. There's a loading point in the middle, so the map is split in 2. No sudden sound, pass through the map loading point. To get from the mansion to the chapel, you have to go through this point. You can also cross the river that runs power out to it. That's how this world is designed. It's strange, it feels there's some sort of secret to this. Maybe Miyu arbitrarily put that loading zone in? This map was made by Miyu, is that what's bothering me? What, are you dissing her Photoshop skills?
Hey, Shuichi.
Hey, I understand. Looking at maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
Huh? You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you?
No.
I never did anything like that.
Shuichi!
Don't forget, we're here for you, bro.
Indeed.
You're not alone anymore.
That's fine.
You don't need to withdraw into a shell, you know. So proud of you. You've made friends with real people. Not maps.
That's wrong.
Investigating, just investigating. That might be the funniest exchange so far in the game. What? Motherfucker walked towards me and spat out the fucking Eminem lyrics of all time. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, it's him! Look at him, it's amazing! Guys, oh, Shuichi, could you please come with me? What? What happened? I found something strange. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want to hear your opinion regardless. It's right this way. Okay. Oh, look at us going on a journey. This is toilet paper, right? Why would it be in a place like this?
That's right.
It's cold here.
Huh?
Huh?
What do you mean?
My initial thought was that someone may have come here to defecate.
No.
No, I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Huh?
I didn't realize that. And that occurred to me, as I don't need to expel solid waste in the real world. I'm sorry.
Ah,
Wait! Well,
but
it's so strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Could this be related to the case? Toilet paper has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Ah. I'm not wrong in assuming that the snow seems awfully thin here where the toilet paper is, right? I mean, I guess it's thinned around the entire place, but I don't know. I feel as though... Did they use... No! I said somebody fell off the roof. Did somebody try and use toilet paper to get off the roof because objects can't break in the world? Because if so, it wouldn't be able to tear, right? Cha-cha real smooth. Let's go. Okay. Put that in the bank. Hey, isn't this the signboard that Mew threw into the river? Whoops, my hand slipped. Yeah, she was trying to kill someone, 100%. It's not some other storyboard, right? She said there's only one of them.
No.
It's definitely the same. I wrote back the one that was stuck in the rocks in the river. So that's what happened. There's something that's bothering me. The rocks that the signboard got caught on weren't on the chapel side of the map. They were on the mansion side. What about that bothers you? You just got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right? From the chapel to the mansion? That is odd. The flow of the river. Hey, think later, bro. Let's get moving. I think the map does wrap around. That's going to be the secret, right? Surely. Look at them all walk, though. They're like in such a little rush to go places. For now, I think we need to investigate the scene. Okay. Well, we will. So, let's go loading zone. And then... Because, yeah, that's clearly a fake loading zone even in the game. Like, they just faked black for a sec. The scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her. So, there's no possibility that someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards? That's for sure. It's just like how we left it. I'm pretty confident in my memory. I memorized a magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant. If you think I'm lying, I could start the chant right now, you know. No thank you. I do not think I could wait a whole year. Look, the avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains unchanged. What you doing, Smooggy? Look at all this stuff scattered around. What happened here? That's what we're gonna start investigating right now. Is that right, Shuichi? Right. Okay, stop. Hammer time. This is a hammer. Why would there be a hammer in this world? I figure out the program's lethal dangerous objects that could be used as weapons. I think I know why. You said she deleted dangerous objects. Can't imagine she'd miss a hammer. Was me lying? But why would she lie? Maybe she was just a big fan of impromptu construction. Probably not though. Okay. Is that a telephone? I didn't know you were a fan of Lady Gaga, Mew. Is this a cell phone? There are cell phones in this world, but what would they be for?
No.
That's it. It's a phone, so... a cell phone. I can believe there's something like this here. Kaido, perfect timing. I'd like you to help me out with something. I want you to test something out. Hope you well. Of course. I know say no to a favor for my sidekick.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kaido. So, what do you need me to do? You don't have to do anything. You just have to stand here. I just gotta stand here. Kaito Momota.
I knew it.
He logged out, just as I thought. This can be used to log out just like the phone in the salon. And this proves it doesn't have to be the person themselves. If you just say their name, you can log out anyone you like.
Right.
I see. Thanks to Kaido's help, I'm starting to pin this down. So why would Miyu have a... Well, obviously, she's cheating. But... So why would she log Kaito out, though? I bet Kaito was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I should apologize for that later. Okay, was she going snowboarding? Is this a piece of lattice? Why is this here? That's a mysterious object. It's a wooden mat. It used to be common in bathrooms. I didn't see anything like it at the chapel. Where did it come from? Not from the chapel, then why is it here? I figured it out with my magic. Huh, you did? Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard to cross the river. That someone is the culprit.
No.
I don't think so. The river current is pretty fast. If you did use it to cross, there's no reason it would be here. I know that. I was just testing you a little. Why would you want to test me? Because you're dumb, Shuichi. You were surprised the hammer existed. But what does this mean? What's something like this doing here? I'm not positive why this lattice is left here, but I'm sure it must have something to do with the case. Lattice in the chapel has been added to the truth bullet section of you might have had. And last but not least, let the bodies hit the floor. Or in this case, the Muse. Muse avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. Oops, what we got? Oopsie, how do I... Okay, here we are. Org the avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulator. If the real body disappeared, we couldn't investigate. The avatars never show injuries, they just stay the same. She almost likes she's alive.
But
Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead. Yeah. Miu's avatar has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. And then Kibo, you've got thoughts. What's wrong, Kibo? Is there something bothering you? I just remembered something. I think the whispering I overheard might be relevant to this case. You heard whispering?
Yes.
I didn't intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. So we have to gather at the chapel and disperse to begin searching. Oh yeah, before we start, I want to ask you something, Miu. It would seem Kokichi and Miu had made plans to meet each other. Meet each other?
Yes.
Kokichi was confirming the specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned. Then those two met on the rooftop. It's strange, right? If they were planning to meet on the mansion's rooftop, but why would Miu volunteer to search the area around the chapel?
You're right.
That's true. If they're meeting on the roof, she would want to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. If she was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar, with no bridge to cross the river, she could have not gone from the chapel to the mansion. That is true. Something is strange about all this. Miu and Kokichi's meeting has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Kokichi's gonna end up not being the culprit, but like the evidence is stacking. I finished my investigation of this area.
Shuichi.
It would seem we've finished investigating this place.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something I wanted to ask. Can our avatars hide objects? It seems you can put stuff in your clothes here too, just like in the real world. I see, just like the real world. What are we gonna do next? Are we gonna go back to the real world already? Before that, there's one more place I have to investigate. The mansion rooftop. Very well then. The place Miu and Kokichi were supposed to meet and the place Kaito logged out. I'm positive it has something to do with this case. There should be clues there. I don't really get it, but if you want to investigate then let's go do that, Shuichi. You're right. Okay. I like how Kibo's staying with me. Shuichi, everyone's counting on you, including myself.
Shuichi.
Please give the Clash Trial everything you've got and see us through to the end. I'll do my best as well, of course. My Sheila! And I as well. I at least can do that. I am a detective after all. Well, bye, Miu. Bye, Miu, the Aorima. So, on the roof, I'm guessing they wanted to meet on the roof and then Miu used that phone to log Kaito out against his will, or Kokichi did in the salon, so the roof was clear. But why? I guess maybe she wanted to search the chapel to, like, just have an alibi? You know? Oh, hello, Kaito. Hey, Shuichi, what was that all about?
Sorry.
Kaito, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if you could log out using the cell phone. And tell me first, that was bad for my heart. I just got logged out and Pension rushed back here. Sorry. Come now, that's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
No.
I wasn't interfering. What were you saying? Sorry, I can't, this is a recurring problem. Wait, why should you guys come back here? You've already finished investigating? I wanted to investigate the rooftop next. Huh? What's important about the rooftop? Wasn't Miu at the chapel the whole time? I found her on the ground next to it. Now, let's believe in Shuichi's reasoning. Shuichi can do it for sure. He's the ultimate map reader after all. If you're gonna be like that, then do what you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. But Shuichi's my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. And my deductions are his. What are you some credit stealing, bully?
I mean,
Well, I'm gonna investigate Miu's avatar since I got interrupted last time.
sorry. Well then.
Let's go to the rooftop. We should. Yeah, I want... Honestly, I kind of like this gang. Like, honestly, Kibo, Himiko, Samugi. Yeah, I would happily have those guys be my survivors. Like, I'm not being funny, Gonzo's gonna die, like, you know what I mean? He's gonna be the tragic case 5 death, let's be for real here. The boy quite literally ain't surviving the winter if the season here is to be believed. But I wouldn't mind this. They're growing on me. And that's considering, like, a few episodes ago I wanted to throw Himiko off a window, put Samugi in a blender, and Kibo's never done anything wrong in history, so it's like, the turnaround. They're growing on me. Right, so Miu and Kokichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop, and the person in charge of searching this area, Kaito, was forcibly logged out. This area must have something to do with the case. Okay. It might not be directly connected to the case, but I should inspect these binoculars. So there's a limit, yeah? I can see that the building is on top of a hill. And I can't see past that point because it's the map loading point. Okay. But that is strange. Why would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. Alright, what about you, Himiko? Find anything? What's wrong, Himiko? When murders happen in the mansion in the snow like this, there are always locked room mysteries created by piled up snow. Isn't that right? It's disappointing that we can't leave footprints on the snow in this world. Is that something to be disappointed about? Okay, and what about in here? Because did we go in here before? Oh, is there something missing? Storage room. It's a little different than how I remember. Feels as if something's missing. Really? Feels as if something's missing. But I wasn't paying close attention the first time, so I don't remember. And you're not going to give me a flashback to verify it for my own use. Could it have been the hammer? Right, the Kibo. Kibo, did you find anything? This is difficult. There's a thing here that seems to resemble a clue. But Miu should have arranged to meet with Kokichi here. I thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really did come to the rooftop. But unfortunately, there are no clues which indicate that. Did Miu ever come to the roof? That is an important question. Kibo, I wanted your opinion on something. Do you think you could get up and down from this roof from the outside of the mansion? No, that would have been very difficult. This rooftop is rather high. Even the edge of the roof is roughly the height of a 3 to 4 story building.
You're right.
Yeah, certainly too high to jump.
As I thought.
Which means it would have been impossible to climb from the outside. Oops. Okay, this is what I get for swapping controls mid-series. This PS4 controller is just coming with a vengeance. Also, wow, if I shine it on my face, I turn blue! I'm easily amused. Too hard to jump, which means it would have been impossible to climb from the outside, which means the only way to this rooftop is the stairs. So is there anything else there? No, just... And then Tsumugi. I see.
Hey.
What's wrong, Tsumugi? Looking at the doorknob, it's locked.
Ah.
It is. It's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock. It seems like you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. And look, the keyhole is on the side of the door. Isn't it usually the other way around?
No.
Not necessarily. I've seen this before to prevent you from locking yourself out. I see. Is that so? This rooftop has a lock on the door. That is important information. I've inspected everything here. All that's left now is... Oh, hi, Marky. She found me. Oh, there you are. I was looking for you.
Huh?
Marky, why are you here? I thought you were analyzing the program. Monotaro finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone. He finished?
Shuichi!
We should probably head back then. Our investigation is pretty much done here, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I've investigated everything I need to.
Shuichi.
Well then, I'll head back first. I don't wanna say goodbye to my avatar. Do you like it that much?
Then.
We should go too.
Hey.
What's wrong? Well, you're definitely more reliable in a clash trial than out. All the others think so too.
Huh?
What?
Well,
I'm not trying to sound like Kaito, but I don't think you should carry the burden all alone. You're Shuichi Saihara before you're a detective. Don't ever forget that. Well, I should be talking. I threw away my identity as Maki Harukawa to be an assassin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. Oh, was she being considerate just now? I think she was, and she was unable to handle the compliment. Alright, well, let's head back to the real world then, and find out the deets, as they say. Yeah, I don't think anyone in this century has ever called details the deets. But I am. It's making a comeback. But let's go. Bada bing, bada boom, they're gonna call me Forget About It Brother. Oh, hi, Marky. It's just you and me. We should log out too.
by the way,
Did something happen between you and Kaito? What?
well,
When he walked out all the while, he looks like he was in a bad mood. I'm sorry, that's probably my fault. Alright, let's move. Shuichi Saihara. I wonder if we would have got anything else out of speaking to Marky there, but too late now. Anyone missing? I pulled the device off my head and the real world appeared before me.
Shuichi.
Well, Shuichi, isn't the real world way better than some virtual reality? Anyway, I feel so lonely without you around. I apologize for making me feel unloved.
Hey.
Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you. I totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you logged in, okay?
Huh?
What?
It's a lie.
I'm kidding. So what is it you wanted to ask?
Is that alright?
You planned to meet me on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her? Oh, so you know about that, Shuichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective.
Okay.
Okay, I'll tell you what happened. I never met with Miu. I can get to the rooftop because it was locked.
Huh?
Locked? After I gave her and went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world. Is that true, Kokichi? You doubting me?
That's...
Can someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone there? No, I didn't have a witness.
right?
But you cannot say there's no witness to prove that I wasn't there.
Hey.
Unless you saw the salon empty yourself.
Anyway.
Well, it's up to you whether you want to believe me or not.
Shuichi.
But you shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners. I see. Which one is it? Did Kokichi meet with me or not? Is he lying or telling the truth? Which is it? Kokichi in the salon. Maybe he was just getting his nails done. But Monotaro, what you got for us? I've been waiting for you, Shuichi. I'm sure Maki already told you, but I finished finalizing the program. I'm starting to put together a lot of important facts, so here they are. He really is trying to be our friend, at least a little bit. First, the person who tampered with this program was Mommy, like we suspected. Mommy had an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away. I guess her personality wasn't the only eccentric thing about her. So, what did she tamper with? A few things, but I'll share the first one with you. It was like Mommy deleted a lot of objects from this killing game simulator. She said that she deleted anything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why was there a hammer?
Okay.
That's true, only the hammer was left, but why was it left, The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. On purpose? Did she add anything? We found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was an original feature of the program. It implies Miu hid that fact from us, which means... Oh, Mommy added with us 2 maps. The rest was already all part of the program. By the way, while we're talking about objects, I wanted to ask you something. We use a signboard to cross the river, but can we use something else as a bridge? I don't really see anything that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. So only that signboard could have been used as a bridge. So what's the next thing she tampered with? It looks like she also tampered with certain parameters of the program. Parameters? Everything in that program is categorized as either human or non-human object. And of course everyone's avatar was assigned the human parameter. But for some reason Maui gave her avatar the non-human object parameter. And what happens when you become an object? Well, the difference is only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything. But if it didn't affect anything, why would she have gone out of her way to do that? Perhaps that has something to do with the next thing she tampered with. Mommy added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. It wraps around. The corners of the virtual world are represented on the x-axis and y-axis. It seems Mommy added a wall that runs the length of the y-axis. She created an additional wall? The walls in 4 directions, 2 down the y-axis, and 2 down the x.
Hey,
But you're positive there was only one.
Okay.
It's definitely the only one. What does that mean? What, she built it herself? Which wall was the one Miu added? What was the wall originally? Miu said there wasn't anything past the wall. Was that another Y? I think it wrapped around, and then she was going to use that as a guise for murder and make herself have an alibi. Also, it looks like that extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. It allows objects through? That's very interesting. So, are those all the things she tampered with? There's one more thing. So, one of you guys had a strange setting given to their avatar? A strange setting?
Okay.
Yeah, the setting made it so that they would be unable to move if one of you touched them. So, if Miu touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed? Who was it? Ah, it was Kokichi. It's me? I didn't know that. Well, duh, I wouldn't know. I never touched Miu in that world. I see. I didn't even notice.
Okie dokie.
That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys out?
okay.
That helps a lot. Thanks. So she was trying to kill Kokichi. Girl boss? And wall added by Miu. Setting on Kokichi's avatar. Damn, okay, we got a lot there. Oh, I should probably tell you this too, but it's probably not just the case. Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details, but something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in. I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange, though. What kind of error could it be? That's important information. I'm gonna guess Kibo, being a robot, was assigned non-human thing despite having an avatar? Maybe? Shit, only 45 minute, Oh.
Time for the class trial.
Why are you sad? You've got champagne and, like, sushi.
Where everyone stands in a circle and talks about the dead body.
Are you trying to do a Himiko or Sabuki impression?
Low energy? Me? No, I'm excited. Really.
Himiko, okay.
I'm just taking a little break right now. When I'm dead, I'll be my usual energized self.
Will you? Will ya?
I'll be way more energized.
He's gonna be up me after I've had 3 G fuels.
Anyway, that's all.
That's all. Okay. Bye-bye, Monokuma. Sleepy Kuma. Easy making that into it at all. We don't have to do the clash trial, you know. It's not gonna start, huh? We no can stop it anymore. No, we can't. That's all I can tell you guys, but I don't want any of you to forget. I'm your friend. You just decided we're friends?
Thank you.
Going to feel relieved. Don't worry, Monotaro. Shuichi will get revenge for Miu's death. And he'll get that revenge by finding the culprit. Among us. He's right, the culprit is someone here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. When this clash trial's over, I hope you can all get to know each other better. That's the kind of line that triggers a death flag. I want a fresh start. I want to make up for my past mistakes. That too. Meeting you all was really... Sorry, it's nothing. I'll save it for after the clash trial's finished. The flag's rising. What was that? I think I heard something over there. I'll go check it out all by myself.
So long. Farewell.
Farewell, Monotaro, you devious little man.
Wow,
It's waving in the wind.
This is stupid.
Quit screwing around. Let's hurry up and go.
Do his best.
2. Going to do his best to even be a little bit useful for everyone. I'm so excited. I'll definitely expose the culprit this time. What's so exciting about this? Oh, because I think Okichi knows who the murderer is. With conflicting emotions in our hearts, we headed to the Shrine of Judgment. So you're not going to get up and say anything, are you, Miu? Just double checking. Miu's hands are clasped around her neck as if she was gasping for air. Her eyes wide open in panic, she must have suffered quite a bit. The person of the family's body was Kibo, first to walk out. Still. Ooh. What causes stuff like this? What's the cause of death? I don't know, as the kids say, but damn. Sure one, I won't complain. So, predictions, whilst I head on over. What are the predictions, I hear you ask? It will not be Kokichi. I think running off pure Danganronpa logic, it's not going to be the person who's the most suspicious. Especially coming off last trial, like, you know what I mean? Kyo was kind of suspicious from the start. I do not think they're going to do it twice where the culprit's, like, very obvious. So I don't think it'll be Kokichi. So I kind of want to open up a little map of the report card, see who it would be. So it's not going to be us. Kaito, yeah, no, it's not going to be him because he's logged out. So that's as hard an alibi as you get. Gonta, I mean, it could be. I'd be surprised if it was. Kokichi, again, just metagaming it. It won't be him. I love how I'm covering up their face. Like, yes. Nihihi. It's me, Kokichi Omo, live-action adaptation. Korekio, I don't think it can be him because he's dead. I'm not going to say it's Kibo, if purely because I'm biased. Himiko, if she was able to kill someone, that'd be really impressive. But I feel as though she's kind of pulling a Fuyuhiko from last game. Metagaming it again. I think Himiko is going to possibly make it to the end, or be case 5. Maki, again, no shot it's Maki. And then it leaves Samugi, so I think, yes. It's between Samugi and Gonta. Because Samugi's got a lot of time on her. They've made me like her a bit more. We discovered her lab this chapter. I think it could be Samugi, who somehow took out Miu. But my mind's kind of thinking likely Gonta, leaning that way. Though whatever motive he would have, I wouldn't know, unless Kokichi, like, manipulated him or something. That's my game thought. But let's save and let's do the outro. Because, yeah, I mean, hey, this one's done quickly. I'm not gonna complain. Well, I am, because I like recording Danganronpa, but I feel as though my voice is on point today, we'll say. I enjoy it. It's like, oh, my phone's feeling nice and warmed up and everything. It's nice and pleasant. But yes, that's going to bring us to the end for now. So, as usual, if you have enjoyed, then feel free to like and subscribe. As always, it helps out a bunch. It lets me know you want to see more of this and all of that good stuff. It is wild to think that we're over half done with this game now. It's like, I'm not ready to say goodbye. But, oh man, I'll get through it. But yeah, that is going to bring us to the end now. So, yeah, with all that said and all aside, again, I hope you guys have enjoyed. And thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.